Hello everyone, so in this video I'm going to be opening up a LED bulb so that we can see how it works inside, and I'm also just going to quickly go over the differences between incandescent, halogen and LED bulbs. So if you saw my previous video on how to make a terrarium, here's my one now after about a week. So you can see that it's growing nicely. So you can watch that video if you want to make a terrarium like this. So starting with our incandescent bulb here, as you can see it's just got a filament inside. I think it's made of tungsten, and then basically as the electricity is passed through the filament, it will just heat up and emit light. So that's an easy way to make light, but it's also very inefficient. So only about 5% of the energy that's put into this bulb comes out as light, and the rest comes out as heat. So it's a very wasteful bulb, and also only lasts about 1,000 hours of being on, because of the high temperature the filament has to get to, it quickly erodes away. So this one is a halogen bulb because it's got a halogen gas in it, and as you can see it's got a capsule kind of inside the main glass ball, and there's a hole at the top, and if you look very closely at that hole, I don't know if you'll be able to see on the camera, but the filament actually goes through that hole. And basically what it is, it works just like the incandescent bulb, but as the tungsten filament heats up and starts to erode, it will react with the gas, and then it will be redeposited back on the filament, which just means that it lasts a bit longer than the incandescent bulb. So this will last about 3,000 hours compared to 1,000 hours of that one. But because it works on the same basis as the incandescent bulb, is also very inefficient, and a lot of heat is given off from this. And now this is a LED bulb, and this is very efficient and will last up to 50,000 hours because there's no filament to heat up and slowly erode away. So you can compare the efficiencies by looking at the description on it. So this says that it's 9 watts, you see? So that one's 9 watts, and this is a very bright bulb, and this one here is 40 watts, and this gives off less light than this. So you can see the difference, that this is, 5 times greater energy input to give off the same light as this. So now let's see if we can open this up and see what's inside. So this white bit here, just made of plastic, this is called a diffuser. So basically if you take this bit off, you can still use the bulb just like that, and it will kind of act like a spotlight and all the light will be direct. But this diffuser means that the light is spread out in all directions. I think the plastic's a bit too thick for a knife, so I'm going to cut it with a saw, and I'll be back once I've cut it open. So I've now cut open the diffuser so we can see inside and see the LEDs arranged. So you can see the LEDs are set out like that, and so it looks like they're in series. So the electricity comes in here, goes around and then goes out, and in here there'll be an adapter which turns the 240 volts down to whatever this needs, maybe like 20 volts or something for all the LEDs in series here. And also this one is broken, so we'll be able to see what blew here, and I can see that that LED's got a little black dot on it, but I don't know if that means that it's broken or what. But here we look, there's some kind of burn marks here as well, so maybe it's something just below here that's burnt up. So now I'm just going to use pliers and see if I can just open this. See if I can open this up so that we can see the adapter inside. So we can already see in there, I can see a transformer and a capacitor. And here we've got the LEDs on this board here. And then we've got our transformer adapter circuit in here. So I just pulled with my plier on the bayonet fitting on the back, and that just popped off. So we can see in there how it was attached, like that. And then the circuit board just falls right out here. So you can see we've got resistor, some smaller resistors here, transistors and capacitors, and a transformer here. So that's the circuit. So I think it was one of the LEDs, probably this one, that has gone, that caused this light to stop working, because this circuit board looks fine. So yeah, so that's what's inside an LED bulb. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.